Good morning, good afternoon, good evening wherever you are. The stream is about to start. Grab your favorite drink. Sit back and relax. You're chilling with HexAsians. With your host, Crypto Vince, Uncle Kevin Hex, and Middle Class Working Man.
Boom.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up, deal?
Welcome. I'll just start off really quickly. We do have a new face, David Newen. Welcome.
Yes, we do.
Welcome to HexAsians.
Welcome, man.
Welcome.
Welcome to the family.
Oh, I think
Cannot
your
hear.
mic is muted.
You're muted.
Delicious
Up,
drink.
you've got a fan asking if you're on. So clearly.
Hi, Rebe. I'm on.
Rebe.
Rebe.
McRib.
All right, let's try this though.
Oh, yeah, that worked
Yeah,
now.
no, we can
Look
hear
at
you.
Perfect. Yeah, I appreciate you guys having me on here.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm a big time Hexican recently myself. Well, not recently, but fairly new to the community. And on my channel, I always try to build up the community. So when I got the invite to jump on an episode with the HexAsians, I was like, let's make it happen. Let's build some more awareness around this and get to know you guys as well. So I'm happy to be here.
That's awesome. We're happy to have you.
That's awesome. Welcome. I'm so happy to meet you. Where are you broadcasting from? What continent?
I'm actually located here in East Coast Canada.
Wow.
East Coast
Okay.
Canada.
That's,
So, you ever hear of Nova Scotia?
what is it? The curse of whatever island, right? With the
Oak Island.
Oak Island. That's right. Yes.
Yeah.
That's where.
Well,
that's where
Nova Scotia is kind of it's right on the East Coast near the water, so it's very much on the ocean. A lot of fishing, a lot of good seafood. Yeah. So it's a beautiful place to be, especially during the summertime. Winters can be a little cold, but
Yeah.
Well, I see Archie S in the chat says he watches your show, August University. So if you guys don't know his channel, it's August University. We'll go ahead and put the link in there, and so everybody can check out your work.
appreciate you, Archie.
Grab the link real quick.
Yeah. Just look that up really quick. Can someone put that up, please?
Yeah, I'll put it in there.
I feel a complete disadvantage. What's August University format like? What do you report on? What's your Kuleana, man? What are you all about?
For the
I will be tuning in, by the way. I will be tuning in from now on.
Yeah, so for myself, I started YouTube just over 2 years ago. So I started talking about, I was trying to find myself personally. So started kind of talking about self-awareness, entrepreneurship, and then obviously got into the crypto space. So I started teaching people about like how to start your online business, make money online. Got heavy into the affiliate marketing side of things. And then, one of my passions and what I love is, decentralized technology, crypto as a whole, and obviously Hex as well. So just kind of rebranded towards more crypto focus. And my overall long-term goal is to have a platform people can learn for free regarding multiple different stages when it comes to personal finance. But at the end of the day, it does take time. I want to build courses out, build a community that way as well. But that's hence the August University side of things. But still not there yet, but hopefully we'll get there soon.
On behalf of a grateful glasses wearing community, I'm very happy to have yet another Four Eyes on the show. I've been alone for far too long. These guys put on these novelty glasses, but not a true lens wearer. So I'm very happy to meet you here.
For God's sakes, Papa.
I used to be a true lens wearer.
Yeah, what happened to you, shells only? Did you get the LASIK or something?
I did get LASIK a few years ago, actually.
Really?
Changed my life. Yes.
He got the glasses right on the nose.
No,
I need the reading glasses, and I'm old. Fucking hell.
No.
Reading glasses only?
Glasses
that's
only
a
one.
That's a good one.
We should be Four Eyes only then.
4 eyes only, yeah.
Why the name August?
Oh, yeah, Blue Line, that's a good question here.
Good question.
I was curious about that as well.
Because
August
September
means,
was already taken.
Well, it's my birth month. That's a giveaway. But also, I looked up the word August. It means opulence and luxury. So, hence the name.
Cool.
That's the month he became a hexagon too. No.
Yeah.
I wish I got in. I think it was October-ish last year.
Wow. So you've been in a minute. Yeah. Good on you.
I wish I was longer. One of my mentors told me about it. I invested, and not even a lot. I took half of my profit out. Unfortunately, everyone knows that's a very unfortunate thing if you do that. But I kept the rest to ride. And as I looked at my wallet, as I looked at my balance, it just was amazed of how quickly things grew. So I was sold at that point. Started watching Richard Hart videos, as you guys probably did as well. And I was hooked. So that was it. I'm like, I got to build this community up as we all grow together, and let's get to know people as well. Let's put a name to people. Where are you guys from? When we all celebrate on this yacht, or at these parties, who are we gonna know and who's in the community? And I'm looking forward to that moment.
Right now.
Nice.
Seeing some wit coming up in the chat here. Papa Boner, 4 eyes only one. That will never happen. Thank you. No. Thank you, Dorsey, for your humor, but I just can't play into this hole. There's one only one, and that is Wales.
Yep.
And then what's this about a myopia epidemic? Can there be a myopia epidemic due to childhood use of electronic devices? Well, I grew up in a house with childhood electronics. Come on, what are you talking about?
Alberta is doing all right today.
What up, Wales?
Up Wales.
What's going on?
What up, brother?
Nice to meet you.
Looks like you got a fellow Canadian in chat.
We'll see. Canada represent.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
But kids don't go outside nowadays. It's completely different. What's going on, guys? Yeah, kids don't go outside nowadays. I literally just summer course. Got a pandemic, and it's not what everybody thinks it is. So,
Is that just me, or is Wales coming in all clippy?
Yeah,
No, me too.
Choppy.
Yeah. Can
The
you
connection in the middle of the ocean is kind of hard on the yacht.
can you guys hear me? Okay.
Yeah, on the yacht.
No, you're clipping out, man.
Your Starlink's not working properly. Nope, can't hear you. What's this?
Well,
I like all you guys' swag, the hex swag in the back. I like that.
Oh,
Let me know where I can get some of this stuff. I want some of the lights.
Oh
right
yeah,
on.
yeah.
Stones Interiors, actually, right? Can you hook them up there, King?
Yeah, I'll send you the you could the Telegram channel. I'll shoot it to you.
Perfect.
Oh yeah, we should invite David to the HexAsians Telegram too. Now that he's been on stream with us.
Yeah.
There you go.
That'd be cool.
Very cool.
Hey,
And go ahead.
go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, I was saying that your mic is casting a shadow to make you look like you have Wolverine mutton chops.
Oh,
Middle class. Yeah. I thought for a second, I'm like, hey, is he trying to go for a Hugh Jackman thing from like X-Men? Because it's like this You know, it looks like you have. No,
No,
you don't.
but
Okay.
definitely the claws will come out first.
We're waiting to see who's the next Wolverine. So
Oh
middle
yes.
class, maybe.
I
Right.
think it's time for an
resume,
Asian
brother.
Wolverine. Yes.
Are you joking? It's definitely sponsored by Wender Pictures or something, right? And I have to go defeat all the white guys.
The Asian Wolverine
Of
would be
course,
interesting.
yeah, Asian Wolverine. That'll be so funny.
Yeah, but they have to
Like a
attack
parody.
you one at a time, of course, like Bruce Lee style,
Oh yeah, true that.
right?
Yeah,
It has
And
to
I
be
cannot
that way.
lose.
Can't
Or
be
I
all at
would
once.
have to be. Yeah, no, I can't take you all, man. That's not going to happen. We've got Joker in the house. Heard some news about Nomics. Can you speak on what's going on? A listing of Hex in the future. I thought we were what? Does anyone know?
Yeah. You guys understand what happened, right?
Yeah,
No, I
they're
didn't
kind
hear
of.
anything.
I think they're kind of coming under fire from some of their sponsors because of that whole. It's kind of tied to the lawsuit that we're filing.
With CoinMarketCap?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah.
So painting everybody with the same brush, effectively. So it makes sense that they should try to preempt that by readjusting everything. But I think that the way that Clay dealt with it was a bit it shouldn't have been a public, a globally public facing forum that he asked those questions about, right? It's hard enough that we've clawed our ways up to the top in credibility, but then at the end, one of the people that we give so many clicks to and we endorse as the one true, evaluation, unbiased evaluation of the cryptosphere. And then he says, I'm having a hard time understanding this, as if this is news, right? So I can understand both sides of the whole thing. The one thing I faulted him on was he just voiced his question publicly and probably should have reached out to one of the admins in one of the chats or Richard himself.
Yep.
What do you guys think?
I think I like the way Gerardo kind of said if they do readjust the numbers lower, that gives Hex even more room to explode and pass Ethereum and Bitcoin. So if he does readjust the numbers, I don't think it's going to really hurt us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So. Agreed.
That's a good point. Yeah, just gives us more X's to go up. So
right.
Yeah. I was kind of hoping we would stay on page 3 for a little while longer because wasn't it like Congress was looking at the top 25 tokens?
Oh,
so if we could just stay on page 3 for a lot longer.
Yeah, that might be it might be a blessing in disguise.
Yeah, it's like top 25. We're number 201, of course.
Yeah.
Long way to go.
Never thought about it like that.
Yeah, we'll wear that number proudly under those circumstances.
Oh, I'm gonna get my license plate is gonna be 201 for life.
201.
It was actually really interesting when Hex was on CoinMarketCap briefly for that 1 hour.
Yeah, when it was like number 4.
Very interesting.
Yeah,
it was exciting.
Yeah.
And then,
well, David, have you seen Yahoo Finance, which is taking the same feeds off of CoinMarketCap with the raw data? Have you checked out? Yeah, take a look at Yahoo Finance, and that's what it really should look like, because they're taking the same data feeds from CoinMarketCap, and they're putting them unadulterated on their website. Take a look. Go to cryptocurrencies up at the top, and there you go. What do you know?
Yeah, funny enough, we're number 3, and it says CoinMarketCap.
That's interesting. So on Yahoo.com.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yahoo Finance. Yeah.
Yeah, it proves that they're just fiddling with the rankings and
manipulation,
overriding their own. Yeah.
Outstanding.
Hey, what do you guys make of the accidental tweet, if you like to call it that way?
Yeah, the CMC tweet with that weird picture.
There were 3 of them actually.
I don't think they were accidental at all. I think they were like poking fun at us and being sarcastic.
I thought so at first too, but then if that was the case, you would have to wonder why they'd be. They're not just poking fun at us; they're poking fun at people that would be Hexicans, and then specifically those two people in the picture. And I think that that's like a triple sandwich of stupidity if they were doing that. You know that's actually a rapper, right? That
Yeah.
I suggested that we get to play in Vegas. So that would validate everything if he showed up. Yeah, his name is Moneybags, I believe.
Is
But
that just
I don't know. What did you guys think?
fuel for the fire for the lawsuit as well? I mean, their activity.
It's certainly rubbing salt in the wound, right?
Yeah.
It shows a unprofessional type of behavior. But then again, it's also potentially got all sorts of other nasty stuff attached to it, depending on how you want to read into it. Pretty much the HexAsians said, yes. Is that a good thing? I can't understand if you're trying to slam us or not.
Yeah.
Right?
Do you want to hear my take?
Please.
Shoot.
I will present it in a HexAsian creation.
Hello, Richard Hart here.
Master Richard Hart, sir. What can I do for you? Hello, CZ, sir. To what do I owe the pleasure?
Hello! Made the mistake about posting on our social AEST. Killer. Transfer everything. Make sure nothing lead back to us or else you are next.
Hello, Richard Hart here.
Richard Hart, sir? He suspects nothing. Awaiting further instructions, my lord.
I love that last scene.
That's good.
So awesome.
Classic HexAsians.
That was actually extremely entertaining. I like that.
Inside job, man.
That was
it's all Richard
excellent.
pulling the strings.
Oh, hey, you know what? I've been waiting for so long to say this. Middle class, you had me at hello?
Yeah. Classic. Definitely classic with the vocals there. For sure.
It's only something that, an Asian person can laugh at himself, right? When anyone says this is just offensive, but we can do it to ourselves, it's fine.
You gotta have fun. I do that with my Caucasian friends, my black friends, everybody. If you can't laugh about it, like, you're a little too uptight.
Yeah.
Yep.
Honestly.
Absolutely. Oh, who have we got here?
We got Wales back.
Wales is back.
Hello, Wales.
Yeah.
All right. You went to Best Buy that quick? That's awesome.
Nah, I had to swap rooms and shit.
Got the full upgrade.
For sure. We went straight to the Geek Squad.
Yeah, the Geek Squad showed up quick as shit.
Oh, man. How you guys doing today?
Great.
Good. How are you?
No complaints, man. Not in the U.S., so I'm good.
You say you're not in the U.S.?
Is that the foe?
Nah, no foe here. We got something.
Oh.
We got something similar though.
What is that?
For God's sake.
Looks like foe to me, man.
It is. It is. It has to be, right? It's just the beef
For life. Hex foe life.
Nice.
Yeah, that's about right.
That'd be a good Twitter handle.
How about forget about it?
That works.
That works. That works as well. Oh, another one.
Yes, the infamous China flood.
Every 6 months we have to have a ban, or it isn't China.
This is crazy though, because isn't China one of the biggest holders of Bitcoin?
Of course.
And it's illegal or not allowed?
Yeah, but it's illegal every 6 months.
Yeah. Yep.
Lower the price, buy more. Right.
Yeah.
Well,
it is a manipulation
FOMO.
at its finest, sure.
Good one, Hex in effect.
FOMO. Yes.
FOMO.
I like that. I like that.
wow.
That's good.
We should use that on some memes, I think.
Yeah, that would be pretty good.
Hey, while we're actually, I don't know where. I think this will be interesting.
Edwin and D-Raj.
Edwin, I don't know where he
they're
is.
on,
Who's it?
Thanks for that message, Randall.
That's D-Raj in Bespin guard outfit without facial hair. I can't recognize him very well. That's an action figure that I don't yet have.
Is that a Hex Toys limited edition
Yes,
101 or something?
Yeah, clean shaven D-Raj with golden
I
microphone.
wonder if that's at Edwin's restaurant too.
Oh yeah, good point. That's right. He does have a restaurant.
Oh,
Um,
you haven't? I didn't know that. Interesting.
And Food Panda delivers, so that's good stuff. That's to be good. Let me see. What are they? What are they drinking? What is
San
it?
Miguel.
He's got his
Oh,
fork
yeah,
in
Some
his.
kind of beer.
Wait. Why is there a fork in his glass of water?
Oh, I didn't even notice
What the hell is that?
Let's fish out his dentures.
He-
He's so
Mixing up some condiments or something, maybe.
Wouldn't that be funny if that's the way that he drinks water, with a fork? He's
Oh,
gonna-
God.
What are
Some
you doing?
supplements, I
It's
think.
just my thing. You know, he just scoops it up.
They eat water with forks, or
Yeah, you
yeah,
know,
I'm
it's,
trying to figure
I
out
guess
what's
you
going
could-
on there.
I guess you could call it hard water.
Hard water.
Literal.
Maybe that's one way to wash your fork if it falls to the ground, maybe? I don't know. Instead of asking for another.
Yeah, right. It's like this fell on the floor. Just leave it in your water for a little while. It'll
Forks only
confuse all
one.
the. Yeah.
Just gonna add a little bit of salt. Put it in the water. It's clean.
Hey, that is actually a real thing. In Hong Kong, during the last little thing that they had there, SARS. I went into a restaurant there and I just grabbed the chopsticks and I was using them, but everyone else looked at me kind of funny, and they had a pot of it looked like tea, but it was just boiling water, and they had glasses, and they put their chopsticks in the glass and they poured the boiling water over it to sanitize it. So I like,
Oh, yeah.
well, that was stupid of me, but that was exactly a thing. That was really a thing.
Yeah, the hot water makes sense. Boiled water. If it's
Boiled water,
ridiculously hot,
yep.
it would get rid of. But in the glass, I don't know. The glass would be kind of.
Who knows? But
very
whatever it was, it was what they believed in, and I was like, no, I think I used to carry hand sanitizer before it was fashionable, and I used to use my hand sanitizer on the chopsticks as well. So, by the way, this is the international hand sanitizing chopsticks, not I'm doing something nasty. Okay, so thanks.
No comment.
Although this is definitely something nasty. Thank you. Okay.
Okay.
Small difference. It's a subtle difference.
Small differences, right?
Small difference. My chopsticks and my privates. Yes, exactly.
Thanks for making.
Hey, I got the length. I just don't have the girth, man. Shut up, okay? Don't tell everybody. Oh, are we on the air?
We're still
I
on.
don't think anybody heard you. Don't worry.
And you do have to know.
Raj, still 13 at heart.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Hey, speaking of the trailer for the Highest of Stakes documentary that's being created, I think, what is it, 6 days left for the leaderboard competition for the top 3 spots to appear at the premiere of the movie with Richard Hart. it's supposedly going to be.
I mean,
there, so.
screw that, bro. Let's notice how quickly the funds were raised.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the things that matter. Richard Hart's always going to be there, but we need to focus on the things that matter. And what matters is how quickly we can accomplish whatever we want. That was a weekend, folks. That was literally 3 freaking days, 400K.
Yep.
So
400K?
that just goes to show, yeah.
If you look at, keep scrolling, you can see the leaderboard.
Yeah, in a weekend. That just goes to show how powerful we are as a community and how we can do whatever the hell we want. Just want to highlight that because that's just how it works when people are on the same page. Now, if only everybody would do that everywhere, everybody's life would be much better. But everybody's too busy, jerking off and shit. But
can you scroll up, please, for a moment? Can you zoom in a bit? Zoom in a bit, or can we just concentrate on what I see right here? All right. What? So I guess, guys, we got incoming dumps of 270,000 hex. Awesome.
I think
I thought it was already done.
Kinetics already spoke to them. They're going to have a structured dumping or selling of the hex. So
you mean limit orders?
Limit orders.
Yeah. Limit orders or
joy.
Gracefully sell it off. Yeah.
Great.
Yes, gracefully.
Okay. Nice. Responsibly, laddering
like
out.
100 hex a month.
1 hex a day for the next 170,000 days.
More opportunities to accumulate, right?
Oh, wait. Chart porn, please. Tell me this is awesome.
Which one? The
everything about this one.
Is it the one that's shaped like a pterodactyl, or?
I don't know. You're the chart master, or you and Wales.
No, I'm not a chart master.
Yeah, you are. You're the triangle man, and Wales is the purple with orange hue guy.
That's it. Dude. All I know is this: the more sellers we have, the more bullish that is. Period.
Yep.
Period. Too early in the system's existence for anybody to think anything different, and if you do, you're wrong. It's very straightforward. It's not even a joke. Just how it works. It's math and code. It's not opinion and all that other nonsense.
Yep.
So,
because as each day goes by, there's more and more.
That's what it is.
Yep.
Sorry.
Because keep in mind, not only do we have all the grassroots people, Hexagons growing the community, we also have the Germans going across the nation. Having above 50 persons at each workshop. Potentially, all of those people are probably likely going to be Hexagons as well. So. People could sell, and as the Germans go across the nation, people are gonna be buying it up. So it's fine.
Yep.
Oh yeah, buying the dip every dip is a gift to the community. It's amazing. Have you ever seen any other crypto community that is excited about dips? And they hope for dips when it's up, and they hope for up when it's dips.
I've been the only one.
And that just goes to show the strength in the product, not project, which is key. Right. This is why we harp on these things, because they're very, very important. Right. Understanding the very basics of what's going on is critical, because if you don't, you're gonna get left behind, like all the sellers that keep selling. I mean, imagine all the dumbasses that sold at 1 cent, how they must feel today.
Hey, easy. Please don't talk about David like that, okay?
Oh, no. Understand. This is something that people have to be aware of.
I'm just kidding. You mentioned earlier that you had you took your gains off the table and you regretted it. So I'm just poking fun at that. It's nothing personal. Not at all.
Yeah, we joke here, man. All we do is have fun here. So don't take anything personal.
But you got back in anyway, so that's all good.
Right. That's the whole thing, right? It's understanding what's going on, and that's the thing. When people sell, they usually don't unless they need to sell, right? They have no idea what they're doing. Simple. That's just how it is. Unless they need to sell, right? Because people are going to approach Hex like it's everything else. It's not.
You also realize the opportunity when you sold, and then you look back and you're like, that would have been.
Hindsight is always 20/20, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. That's how you learn, right?
I guess I like to just look forward and rely on math. I don't like to.
All we can do is control what we do next.
Yeah.
But that's why you have to learn, right? How to look at things. That's the most important thing. how to look at things is how people don't get wrecked. It's not by listening to other people or taking other people's things that feel like do your homework, understand what's being said to you when you don't understand something, because that's the thing. Whatever isn't normal to us for a reason, and this is why we get wrecked. It's very simple. So if you sold early, right, just like you did, for example, then try to understand not just why you sold, but why you shouldn't have sold. That's the key, right? Because that's how you keep yourself in the game the next time you enter, right? Because it's about understanding, nothing further.
And we celebrate people taking profit, of course.
100%.
And doing it responsibly with limit orders is a key to that. And being able to figure out how to maintain your T-share amount or share amount, we should start saying, right? Your amount of shares over time, if you can maintain them each time you shave off your profits, that is the key to winning this whole hex thing. And Big Kurkowski said something very pertinent that really stuck with me about a year ago or 9 months ago. He said, I had to sell some hex and I bought this keyboard. Now this keyboard is like a $3,000 keyboard in my mind, and I hate this keyboard. It's like I can't do anything. I just want to keep going around and maintaining my share rate. So, or my amount of shares, my share volume, because it's constantly growing the hex for me. So that's really an interesting thing. I thought about that, and then I came up with my own, profit taking scheme. Should I ever do it? It's along the lines of just taking a little bit of profit off and then going around and trying to increase shares.
Can I just also add, if you are using the system correctly, like I think just with, say, taking profits, I suppose profits that are generated from interest, what's wrong with that? I don't see anything wrong with that. I mean, like, if you have to go buy yourself something nice or just to celebrate your win, why not? I mean, don't feel bad about it. If you're using the system correctly, it's fine.
Right. Yeah. It's all about understanding what you're doing first and foremost. That's what I preach. Understand. Don't just listen to what anybody's saying. That's irrelevant, because you're not going to understand what you're doing. Never do that, right? Because then you don't know why you did what you did. Just like David sold by mistake, right, a while back. Pretty sure he regrets that. But now he's going to try to understand why he did that so that he doesn't do it in the future. Because that's how you play yourself. It's by not checking yourself, right? That's where that saying comes from.
Yep. It's important. I think it's important to know why we do everything. Like, to feel bad about cashing out on your, what is it? I got 2 recons for free from a garage sale. Okay.
That's living, man.
Like, feeling bad that you sold can happen, but at the same time, if you're cashing out and you're buying your first house, and that's just a percentage of your total hex accumulation, right? Then you shouldn't really feel bad, because we don't know how long we're going to be here for at the end of the day. So I think it's important that definitely strategize on the stakes for sure, because we want to build a community. We want abundance. We want success. We want to achieve certain things in our life. But I don't think we should feel bad about taking a little bit of profit from time to time as well. I was thinking about, I don't know what you guys' stake strategies are, but I was thinking about staking like pretty much for my birthday, around my birthday every year. So I have a nice little bag on my birthday, and not feel bad about it because it was all interest, right? Like, and then maybe just using the interest that I gained for whatever I get for myself or family, and then put the rest back in, or what have you, right? It could. I was just thinking about that. I don't know what you guys are doing for strategy, but
I basically have similar strategy. Yeah, most like one of my biggest ladders, just basically around my birthday, and then just kind of scalp off a little interest and restake the rest out. Nice. 15 years. So
awesome.
Yeah. Can I give a rundown of the next coming dates for the U.S. road trip?
Sure.
They're going to be in on the 28th of September. They're going to be in Portland. October 3rd, Seattle, and October 6th, Vancouver. So if you're in those areas, be on the lookout for the 8-Bit Hex, Hex Lion, and Freedom TV. Probably Tony.
It's easy.
Hmm.
I don't have to put a link up, nor should you particularly trust links. Please just remember it's Trezor.io. It's really easy to remember, right? Trezor.io. Go to that site, order your Trezors from the manufacturer only. Do not get them from a reseller or even authorized reseller or eBay or Amazon, anything of the like. That's what not to do. See, this gentleman purchased this Trezor from an authorized reseller in the Philippines and got with it a toy surprise of a plastic Bitcoin, and that's very nice for children, but for a fully grown Diraj Moore, that's not the best of possibilities. And we see that sticker looks. He says it looks legit. It's definitely got shrink wrap, but I'm telling you, if they have it in their custody long enough to slip in a toy surprise to go with it, they could have easily had a stockpile of reverse engineered attack devices that they're passing on to customers. Now, we don't know. We don't hear about that type of attack often, but why take a chance on a $59 piece of technology that you're going to be trusting hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars of your money on?
Okay.
That's a lot of moolah.
That's what we call simple math. Do it.
Yep. Please. But it looks legit, guys. Oh, wait. There's a glossy sticker in there. Mine weren't glossy. That's a discrepancy.
You're making that
Actually,
up,
mine didn't have that either.
I'm actually not making it up. Take a look. That die cut Trezor sticker, the glossy one.
Yeah.
No, not there. The sticker.
The one on the left, right?
Oh, it's this one.
Yes.
Oh.
And scroll down. You'll see the standard one below. Down. That one. That pair is the standard. The glossy
Supposed
ones
to be
are
a
new.
matted finish.
Yep. They're matte finish, and then they're not die cut.
Okay.
They're just simply punch cut. The die cut ones are new, or maybe from that region, but I wouldn't guarantee that this stuff is real unless the chain of custody can be traced back to the manufacturer by the security/tracking token that they issue to each of their customers. So please, just do it. All right, from the manufacturer.
You get what you pay for, folks.
Hey, thanks for the super chat, CP. You should have put a message on there.
Oh my gosh. DKK, what is that?
What's DK? Is it Danish
Kroner? Or
yeah, kind of.
Yeah. Danish kroner is DKK.
Is that it? Okay.
Thank you.
Sure thing. That's why I'm here, bro.
Chat quickly. What?
They already do have it on the blockchain, so they don't need NFTs.
Okay.
And it's a I think that they enter a fingerprint on the blockchain, and for that, it activates the site, and you can actually query exactly where it's gone. The changes are obviously, all within the framework of that authentication. It's normal. My stickers look exactly the same, and I order directly from Trezor. Okay, thank you. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
What Papa is saying is like gospel, so everybody should really be writing this down if you can't remember it. For real.
Thank you, Wales.
Oh man, look, it's again simple math, right? If you're not doing it, somebody else is.
Yeah.
Guarantee you that.
What I endeavor to do by nailing this home all the time and keeping it simple and keeping it direct is consider this. If I lead you astray, if I've been inaccurate in anything I say, I try to make it still okay, meaning you're still protected. Whereas a lot of people could say, I'd like to cut corners and do it this way just because I feel it's convenient. I don't err on the side of convenience. I err on the side of security. Mm-hmm. So that's just what I do, man.
Convenience is expensive as hell.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Yep.
Look at all the people that live on fast food. Need I say more?
Yep. Don't use saved passwords in your browser. That's like the first number one thing that people will attack when your computer's compromised. So So do not use any of those.
Right. Oh, Hexander is fingering me for yes. He's saying that I've hey, no, that's the one. Hexander says that I'm behind all the fake Trezors.
Imagine, that'd be hilarious.
I'm teaching you all a lesson. All the money I've
Evil
stole.
genius.
Oh,
Papa
thank
we
you, Dorsey.
trust.
Thank you, Dorsey.
Nice.
Anyway.
Hang on.
Yes. Yeah, Latin American crypto also. Very good point, right? I tell people that if they admit to us on chat that they ordered it from Amazon, it does come out. They sheepishly admit, I got it from Amazon. I say, well, that's okay. Don't worry. You just bought your decoy wallet. Put a little bit of Ethereum on it. Keep it in your top desk drawer. The next time someone that you don't know comes over to your house and it turns up missing, you know who it was. Right? Just keep it as a decoy wallet.
So many ways to have decoys. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, point. Whoa, this one sounds like a minefield. Okay.
If
I have a what? Yeah.
Stuck in a cross-chain deposit.
Looks like you need to reach out to somebody else, bro. I don't know.
Will it get snapshot or do I need to recover it first? Recover it. So, okay, here's a question because we went through this on chat a few days ago. You sent your ETH to an Ethereum Classic wallet. And I just went through this with somebody. What did we do? Custom RPC because it was still a 0x account. So what you have to do, if you sent it to a proprietary ETC wallet that is not like MetaMask or is not Trezor Ledger, and it was accepted, yeah, you have to go through. There is a process by which you can actually fiddle with the custom RPC settings. If it will not take the custom RPC, and you don't have gas in that native token, then I don't know how to help you. But I think that we helped a guy out just 2 days ago to be able to do that through MetaMask. And if it's not MetaMask, again, I think that we can try to point you in the right direction later.
Yeah.
Come into the PulseChain chat and see if you can't ask that same question.
Hey, Chad, I put the link to the Discourse Syndicate show that Papa B walked the audience through migrating their MetaMask onto their Trezor. So take a look at the link in the chat.
Trezor does not deliver directly to the Philippines. That was D-Raj saying that.
Thank you for the great impression. It
Thank
sounded
you.
just
And
like him.
he
I
says,
think you went a little too fast, though. You gotta slow
I'm
that
sorry,
down.
he's right.
Slow down.
Start it all over again.
Slow it down.
You can play that back at half speed if you don't like that. Yeah, no, it may be true, but somebody from the Philippines also confirmed that they got a legitimate one from the company. It may just be a delay because of the COVID crisis. So please be patient. And I wouldn't use that wallet that you got. I'm sorry.
If you guys are watching the stream, make sure you hit the like button as well so everyone can see the stream. So we get more HexAsians in the building.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
We are the HexAsians, but everyone's welcome.
Can I go on a little rant for a second? Because I think people don't understand that this is what Hex is. That they like seem to be confused just because I got a little weird comment from some apparent Hexican. So let me explain something to you guys again. And funny thing is, this was somebody that had just watched my stream. But I don't fucking get it. But let me explain this to you guys again in slow motion for whoever just doesn't understand. This is programmed money, okay? Programmed money. Virality in this market is a function of nothing. It's not necessary here. Okay, because no matter what, the price is always going to do the same thing over and over and over. Look at the chart if you don't understand that. This notion of virality is irrelevant to Hex. It's designed to do one thing and one thing only. It's irrelevant what everybody else does because the people currently in the system know what's going on. So guess what? They're going to always buy. Period. Straightforward. You don't need a bunch of morons looking for pump and dump to come in and buy Hex. That's what you get from virality. So it's important to realize that quality is more important than quantity, always and forever. Get that shit right. It's not an opinion, that's a fact. Get it right. Because nobody's gonna care once Hex is at $50 and you sold at $1 because you thought you knew what you were doing. Right? Because you thought you understood what was going on. Nobody understands Hex. There's a reason I take all this time out of my days to explain the shit ad infinitum, because nobody understands it. People sitting here looking at Hex like it's a regular market, you're gonna get wrecked every single time. Every single time. Programmed money. Okay? Programmed money. Look at how it trades. Think people aren't buying when it recoils and goes sideways? Of course. There are times when the price stops going up just by itself, but nobody's paying attention. Everybody's too busy looking at it like a fake market. It's not a fake market, guys. You're used to fake markets. Everybody here is used to fake markets, period. That's why nobody understood shit. And most still don't. Decentralized programmed money does not trade like everything else, period. Stop looking at Hex like it's fucking anything else, because it's not. It's not. It's not. I'll say it again and again. It's not. So again, virality is irrelevant, because what's going to happen is the same thing that happened in May, April 2020. Period. Look at the chart. That's it.
Good stuff.
Yeah, you just gotta highlight the obvious, man. People just don't listen, don't read, don't do shit. So, it is what it is.
Right on, lights out. Lights out gets it.
Yep. Just looking at the chats.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, did you hear some? I forgot who mentioned it, but about renaming the shares to either B shares or just shares, because you know what people are getting they're trying to a newcomer to Hex. We're always telling them you want to accumulate T shares, but in order for them to get a T share, they have to put in like the $9,000, right?
Yeah.
So if we lower the number down to B shares, and when they come in, they're like, "Oh, look, I got 1,000 B shares." That makes them feel a little bit, I don't know.
Yeah, look, it's all about the game is about APY, right?
Correct.
Appreciation of the underlying asset times APY equals the amazing explosive result that you get. You can come in with $100. Over time, if you play your cards right, that's going to turn into $10,000, right? So you didn't put in $10,000 and it didn't turn into $1 million. That's immaterial. The fact that you got APY is the name of the game. You keep rolling it over and increase your shares over time. It takes care of you. You scrape off the top, and you ladder out responsibly, and you pay for yourself. It's a great thing. Right. Doesn't matter how much you need and how much you have to put in. Doesn't matter.
I think it's important to highlight the fact that the system and how it functions is linear, meaning it's always going to do the same thing, whether it's a T share or a fucking cent share. Doesn't matter. And we've talked about this before, Crypto. We've been talking about this actually for a couple of weeks, about T shares, B shares, M shares, K shares, whatever, right? Because they're all shares at the end of the day. The system is based on shares. That's it.
Right.
Yeah.
Everything is priced in T shares because guess what? The system is dynamic and you have to adjust with it. This is not everything else, guys. So when you're trying to explain this to somebody, if you don't know what you're telling them, stop. Because all you're going to do is discourage them from actually participating. Refer them to the right sources. Do not misinform people, because all you're going to do is wreck them. That's it.
Yeah.
Go ahead, brother.
Sorry, no, it's about to run out. So I just want to shout out to Owen Jensen for 6.69 euros. Shout out to Vibra Finance and all the other Hexagons. Thanks for the super chat.
I know.
Keep going, Wales.
No. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I mean, I just really want you guys to understand, whether it's a B, whether it's a T, whether it's a K, M, C, D's, nuts, whatever.
Yep.
The
Hey,
system is
Wales,
always going to do the same thing.
Wales, can
Yeah.
you take a look at Natch down here and speak some truth to this guy?
However, okay, let's read what he says. Right, it is APY. However, what is APY of a B or M share? What do you mean, bro? It's all the same. B share,
All the same.
APY should be about 4%. Dude, you need to understand the system. You're not understanding the system. The APY is relevant to everyone. That's what everyone gets because that is what the system is emitting, regardless of how many shares you own. The shares you own are a function of your economic mass, nothing further. Period.
And if you were really transferring, or if you were really trying to phase it from T to B, you wouldn't be getting 4%. You'd be getting 0.04%, right? And in this concept below, which is
No, that's
also
incorrect.
no, it's all incorrect. But I'm saying that
Right.
if it's a function of a 1,000 step down, by his illogical conclusion, it wouldn't have been 4% compared to 40%. It isn't a 10% phase that he's
Right.
thinking about. It's
Right.
1,000%. It's 1,000. It's 3 decimal points, not just 2 or 1.
Right.
So listen to Wales. He's talking about getting the same APY regardless of the mass that you put in, if you obey the longer pays better rule and are true to the system.
Yeah. Yeah. It's interesting. Richard actually put out a tweet, a Twitter poll, actually, to have us vote on whether to change it on the front end or not. I think that it would help, just for the whole unit bias thing, so that people feel like they're actually getting whole B shares or whatever. But I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, it doesn't really make that much of a difference. So.
Yeah, it's just
Just
math.
give them a bigger number to look at.
Yeah, it's just math, guys. Like, stop losing it over math. Just do it.
Yep.
Do the math. If you don't understand the math, have somebody explain it to you. You're gonna wreck yourself. Just figure it out.
Yep.
Just figure it out.
And also there's some question right here, some jokes being thrown around, but it's only 36.5. That's funny. Only 36.5%. But the fact of the matter is, 2 days ago it was 38.3%, and maybe today it was 36.5. It is variable, but it hovers around because there's about 10% stakers are filling up the pool that you would get 10 times the amount of the total inflation, which is 3.69% per annum. So yeah, 36.5 sounds about right for this day. But like I said, 2 days ago it was 38.3. So it fluctuates. You can get even over 40 sometimes, depending on how many unstakes there are.
Yeah.
Emergency unstakes.
Emergency unstakes, yes.
Yeah.
What? No, bro. What are you saying, man? Dude, just stop. Just stop. Just stop. Just go read hex.com or the layman's guide, or go watch some YouTube videos, bro. You don't have a clue. You honestly don't have a clue. How is this a liquidity trap? There's no liquidity trap to be had here. It's completely decentralized. There's no centralized order book. There's none of this. What are you talking about? You're talking like you think you understand what's going on here. This is not Wall Street crap, brother. Period. It's not. This is programmed money. It's a decentralized market. Participants provide the liquidity, so it doesn't go anywhere. It fluctuates with the market as what's laid out in the market. So you don't scrape APY off of stakes for income instead of short stakes so T-shares can be preserved long term, because you're losing. Because guess what the T-share rate always does? It doesn't wait for you to earn money. It just keeps going. Period. So you're actually better off holding liquid hex and staking however you're going to stake. Mathematical fact. Not opinion. Go do the math or just stop playing yourself. Because you're just saying things that you don't understand. And all you're going to do is lose. So. No, I mean, okay. There's no illiquidity, dude. It's literally liquidity on demand. It's like you haven't been watching the stream at all. We were just saying how we commend people when they sell. What's wrong with you? Right? It's all the same, man. Like, you got to pay attention to what's going on. You got to. Otherwise, you're just going to look like that. So pay attention, bro. Nobody's here to not educate you. So
think short answer for that one's yes, isn't it? Is the computation for the duration of when you stake and when you end stake.
Yeah.
Yep, and that's why we have PulseChain coming.
Pulse,
Yeah.
yeah. So I don't know why is anyone sacrificing Pulse now at a rate. I don't even know what the rate is. I don't want to think about it. But,
So it's about
if you want to-
320
be 3 to
something now.
1. It's got to be 3 to 1. It's moronic.
Yeah. Pretty bad.
Straight up. I don't know why people are still sacrificing either. But again, this is what happens when you don't do math. They get wrecked. Have fun, guys. Straight up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
Mash,
welcome.
so go ahead. Welcome,
Welcome,
but,
Match. Just sit back and take it all in. Get into one of the community chats. Sit back, do research, read hex.com, and figure things out from the beginning. It took us a long time to figure it out ourselves. It doesn't hit you at night as straight like a lightning bolt, but there is a light that suddenly goes on after a couple weeks, or for us OGs, it was like months of research and debating things and doing game theory analysis. But you will get it, and it'll be like, oh my God, where has this been all my life?
So let me put it in layman terms, right? Because you said a great comment, and I just want to piggyback by saying this is how good the system works. All right, now think about it. You see tokenomics everywhere. People talk about tokenomics all the time. What they don't talk about is how the tokenomics are actually enforced by the system. That's what we call game theory. No other market that you know has that except Hex. So that's the difference between what we're talking about and what everyone is used to. Here, you actually have to figure out what's going on. It's not a wait and see thing. If you wait and see, you get wrecked. So, please ask questions. Nobody's afraid to ask, to answer, but you got to ask. But just don't presume, because you're going to wreck yourself if you do.
Finn Bear needs a toilet in every room. I thought he needed a toilet break, because it's about time to take our toilet break, right? Because the Asian bladder is about the size of a thimble, and it must be drained every hour on the hour. It's my wife especially, but anyway.
Especially when you're sipping water the whole time.
Exactly, hydrating and
stay hydrated, man. But it's an issue.
Yeah. We all have catheters on this show, but there's one person that refuses to cath, and that is the man above me here, working class. Yeah, man. So if you want to take your break, we're almost there. Maybe I'm speaking out of turn. I don't know. I'm just gonna take this drink now.
Good thing you got that catheter in, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's set up.
Just drains into my sock. It's great.
Shout out to Unwrecked Pirate. Yeah. Great comment.
Hey, Andre. Yep. Perfect. Right.
What up, Unwrecked?
Oh, Roku Jin, the one
Roku
that
Jin.
Nice. Uncle Kevin showcased on one of the shows.
Yep.
Yeah. It's a hexagon. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I think you'll get a much better price for Hex if you, for Pulse if you just wait to buy it on the open market.
Not financial advice.
Yeah.
Disclaimer. But
Disclaimer.
Yeah, I agreed with that comment.
After a potential dip.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
That's what happened with Hex early on, right?
Mm-hmm.
No. Has anyone seen this? Nope.
Huh? Liquid and using it for income. I'm not sure actually why no one's come up with a contract that allows for it. If you had are you familiar with the concept of a staking ladder or a CD ladder? Because you should look into it. It's what I tell people to get in place. You set your anchor points, usually 15, 10, and 5 years, and then you start to fill in all the gaps so that you can constantly be interacting with the smart contract and being able to have access to little bits of capital. So that's the way you do it. You don't simply lament your position and then say, I see a lot of people that are somehow getting all this liquid and I don't know how and why. I don't know. It must be a rigged system. I don't know. just look into Staking Ladder and set yours up. You have to pay a premium. You don't get as many shares when you bring them closer to the now, but the further out will encourage you to take a little bit more of a premium play on the years 1 through 5, so you can actually have it on your birthday every year, or have it every 6 months, or even some people have every month their income replacement type of ladder, so they can quit their jobs. It's just the way you play it. You have to research this.
And don't be discouraged by the staker app showing you the stats of all these multi-million-dollar stakes that are just doing 5 day here, 5 day here. Don't let that don't count other people's money. Do what is in your budget and what you're able to do. Participate in the system. But
and the system allows for meat to be left on the bone, is what Richard always says. There's meat left on the bone for the people that come in new and with smaller quantities. Just remember that.
Yeah.
I'm going to say yes, short answer.
Yeah.
And yes, absolutely. Kamea aloha. What up, brother?
I mean, I know technically they're sometimes classified as Pacific Islanders, but
yeah.
Still Asians nonetheless.
We could do that. Yeah. It's Central Pacific. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Hex again. You're welcome either way.
Why does he want to come on?
I don't know, but he's welcome.
Hey, how's it, brother? Come by. We talk story.
You could be just as Asian on the inside as the out.
Hey, my cather's been there for 2 full years, and I'll be damned if I change it for anything.
Your FOMO diaper is going to start leaking.
My FOMO diaper has been leaking, let me tell you.
I'm going to say, if there really isn't that much, I think we should probably call it, shouldn't we? Well, at least I've got nothing. Does anyone who wants to keep going?
It's definitely a slow news cycle.
It's a bit. There's really a no news week, kind of.
Even Richard's last stream was just kind of like a little fashion show. So
unboxing,
yeah.
I think in the stream before that he said he hoped for testnet this week.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
David Feeder seems pretty excited about it happening. So look forward to hopefully before the end of this week that we'll have a live testnet.
No expectations, but that would be awesome, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
The minute that gets announced, I think we're going to see some interesting things on this chart.
Yeah.
Cool. Hold on.
Yep.
Yep.
So you can catch HexAsians Singapore on Thursday?
Thursday.
Thursday, same time. Go to DiscordSyndicateNetwork.com to see all the other streamers like Wells Only, and Papa B appears on the Wake Up Hex show with Kinetics. So just take a look at those dates on there, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
All right.
Stake responsibly.
Yep. That's it. Hex.com.
Thanks, David, for coming out.
Yeah, David.
Yep. Everyone's
welcome to come on. Yep. You're welcome to come on every Monday if you have time. We do this every week, so
looking forward to it.
If I'm ever on an odd hour, don't be afraid to ask for a link. I have literally an open invite for anybody that wants to join my stream. So
nice.
Yeah,
perfect.
Wells is open. Yeah, his show is very entertaining. Very you're gonna gain some knowledge there. So it's usually a great stream. So check them out.
Thanks, man.
Perfect.
Good.
Awesome.
Thank you all. Thank you, chats. Thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll see you in the next one. Come on, Sam.
Later, guys.
Peace.
Later.
HexAsians is a proud member of the Discourse Syndicate Network.